punctuality. Thank you all for being here. Here is what I will do. I will get right in this corner. Feel free to close around, that way I can keep an eye on both of those doors. And yes, feel free to be right this way. Appreciate it. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Good to see you here. Have you been able to find your way around the ship very well?
Yeah.
I admire the hat. I like it backwards.
Thank you.
Very nicely done.
Very old style sailors back.
I was going to say, very much so, going back to a terrestrial sailor style. Nicely done.
Back when Tatooine had seas.
Wow, you are going back in your history, absolutely. Now the dudes are the only seas that they deal with. But I'm glad you know your planet well and the histories of others. All of you have been invited here because whether it was certain artifacts that I have seen, right this way, gentlemen, thank you for being here. Perhaps mutual interests where we can run parallel for a while before we divide, or absolute openness about where you stand in the galaxy. Someone, of course, who remembers Alderaan. We've seen situations like Hosnian Prime before. The first thing I would like to talk to you all about, or rather ask, as you have been out and amongst your fellow passengers, as you have listened, have you found that more people tend to side with the Order? Do you find most people are out for themselves, or do you find most people speaking cautiously but positively of the Resistance? There is no wrong answer. As the Grand Admiral would know, all information is good information.
Looking out for themselves.
Out for themselves? Is that
And the Resistance.
And the Resistance. And admittedly, there are always going to be individuals who side with any of these factions. It is just trying to find percentages at this point. The good news is people out for themselves, they don't want to be on a losing side, so they won't necessarily take the chance of being on a winning one. They will just step out of the way with plausible deniability. That can easily be worked with. Individuals who speak favorably of the Resistance, many of us either had family or friends, or perhaps ourselves remember the last galactic conflict. We absolutely remember the rebellion, and we know the playbook that can defeat something like the Order. They are taking their playbook from the Empire, and that was a failed system. We can defeat that. As far as the Order itself, even that is starting to fracture. Individuals who knew exactly what they could expect under Supreme Leader Snoke, they do not know what they have with Supreme Leader Ren. My understanding is he is absolutely erratic. He will take out whatever his mood is on whoever is next to him, no matter how well they have served. And so there are people in the Order who also are trying to just back away from this new leadership. So that is indeed what we are trying to work with. There is many things at play, including the fact that we have brought individuals on board to try and accomplish some things, not knowing that the lieutenant would decide to be here today. One of those things. How many of you have encountered our new mechanic, Sammy? Quite a few. Excellent. Opinions, no wrong answers. What are your thoughts, Brittany?
Kind.
Sammy.
Hi,
Sammy. That is to be put a pin in, absolutely. Sammy. You do have some friends with you today.
Yeah, they just gotta follow me in here.
Oh, that's very sweet. Where is your tall friend that was supposed to look after you for the bulk of today? Tall friend.
Right. Yes, he. That's kind of like Keevin.
No, I came through the cargo hold. There was no one there.
They are around.
They sure are, because there haven't been any new escape pods jettisoned, nor has the transport been working. So your friend is still on this ship, Sammy.
Oh, good. Okay, then I will find that.
You know what? Bring your friends to find your friend.
Sure.
Okay. I saw him in the bar, the lounge. I saw him in the lounge.
No. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
There. Relax. Find the ambiance.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Go. I believe you said goofy but well-intentioned?
Yes.
Yes, all right, absolutely fair. Anyone else have opinions after that encounter?
Saying useful idiot is too hard.
It is indeed. Greetings, my friend.
know where you're going. Can you imagine?
Gentlemen, troopers.
All right, what's going on?
Well, gentlemen, please tell me that everything that Lieutenant brought with him is accounted for.
That is affirmative.
Oh, thank goodness. We made the jump to hyperspace before everything had been delivered on board the ship. These people are missing parts of their luggage. Oh my goodness, the lieutenant said you would be willing to help. If you would stay here and take a list of everything that people are missing, an itemized list. But no, you would be very. There's makeup missing.
Come on, man.
There we are. Clothing is missing. Eggs are missing. Makeup is missing. There we are. Well, that is.
No help.
We did indeed. Now, my friend, have you had all of your, forgive me, your luggage accounted for?
Oh, yes.
That is good to know. What I am going to do is make sure that I take an itemized list from everyone that is here, in just order not to confound everything. I will ask you to step out for just a moment, my friend. And I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Joel. I appreciate you. Be well. We will talk later, my friends.
Good luck on your endeavors.
Thank you. I need them. There we are.
I think I gotta go.
All right, I appreciate you, my friend.
Thanks for
Be
having
well. Take care.
I will.
Out for himself.
Sounds a little suspicious.
It does indeed. But the good news is all they know is I'm trying to figure out where the passengers stand. The reason I asked about Sammy is he is one of those problematic things. Good to verify. He's just a member of my crew. Sammy absolutely was telling the truth. He is just a shipbuilder from Corellia. The problem is he ran into a bit of a hassle with the First Order. We were just supposed to pick him up, Bantha Milk Run, drop him off at the Resistance base on Batuu. The problem is because he was only supposed to be here for about 12 hours, we did not enter a tremendous amount of information for him into the crew manifest. That way we could sweep it easily. But now he is going to come up as an anomaly if anyone starts looking closely. What I am going to ask some of you to do is to make sure that if I reach out to you via the data pad with a particular slice, just, or hack as some of you call it, make sure that you just give him a little bit more of a fleshed out history, more of where he's from, how long he has been here. The same is true of some of the micro jumps that we've been making. The lieutenant is starting to get curious at some of our side trips. I would like to erase them as well if possible. I can't do it. Chandra Starline is very, very wise, and everything I enter into a computer is going to have a timestamp and a code that says the captain did it. But they also value passenger privacy, which means if you enter it, especially with that slice, it will be untraceable. Nothing will come back to you. I do not want any of you compromised, whether you are finding your way through the galaxy, whether, again, you have other people you need to answer to, or whether it is a situation where you want perhaps old memories not drenched in. The last favor I wanted to ask. There is a First Order train of coaxium that General Organa believes would be better served reallocated to the Resistance. I tend to agree. What I would like to do is make sure that I put on your data pads a program that will update in real time the coordinates of that train. That way, if something happens to me, if something happens to Chewbacca, Sammy's tall friend, there is a redundancy there, and the general can reallocate personnel. Don't do anything you think will compromise you. I don't want you at risk. But if you are willing to hold this, it would be very, very helpful to me.
For the Resistance.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you. All right, if you are willing, I will ask all of you to follow me, and I will make sure you get the tracking number for your lost luggage. Sound fair? So, thank you very much, my friends. Right this way.